Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning and welcome. It's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. You'll notice there's I've not cut out the background today. There's a reason for that, and that's kind of peeking over my shoulder here, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I've got a story and some pictures and videos of what I got up to at the weekend and what this is a bit later on. Because I know a lot of you know I share some other stuff other than just earwax. I know you guys like watching that, so if anyone doesn't like watching anything to do that's anything, oh my god, I can't even get my words out. If anyone prefers to watch stuff that's just earwax, then by all means, when it gets to the end of the video, then just scroll on by. But I've got a bit to show you about what I got up to this weekend, which I promised you on a couple of videos ago. So I've made another video at the end of this, and I'll tell you what we got up to, me and my little mates, and what that's about. Anyway, 2 ears in this, both different patients in both of them, and the first one, it was an almighty chunk. This was it was a chunk, it was a gargantuan, it was massive. You couldn't hear a thing, this fella. I wish I'd have got a still of it afterwards, but as usual I was rushing in between patients and there just wasn't time. You know, I'm not going to leave a big ball of earwax sitting in the room and then someone comes in and that's one of the first things they can see sitting on the windowsill over there. I don't think that would be right. And the nurse in me says infection control, got to go in the bin before anybody else comes in. So I just didn't quite have time. But you'll see for yourself as this thing comes out what a monster it was, and it didn't put up too much of an argument as well. Got a little bit stuck around that bend, but a quick wiggle and a jiggle, and out she popped. Another wax baby safely delivered. Oh, which reminds me of something else I'll show you as well, which again doesn't work on the cutout functions, nearly. I ordered one of my new mugs. I designed some new ones, and you can now get these on TikTok shop. If you don't want to buy one, then you don't have to. It's no obligation at all, but I know some of you, quite a lot of you in fact, have. So I designed a new one. It's got my ugly mug on the mug, which you can probably see there, and on the other side of it, now this might come out backwards because I don't quite know how this works sometimes when you record, but it says time for a cuppa because another wax baby safely delivered. So if you want to enjoy your episodes while you're drinking a brew out of one of them, feel free. If you're watching on TikTok, the link is, there's a little basket, I believe. It took me months to figure out how to do this, by the way. There's a little basket down below, no, above me to the side. I don't know where it is. It's there somewhere. If you're on YouTube, you'll see them pop up in the products thing. But yeah, they're all new. I've kept the price as low as I possibly can. I really don't make much, if anything, from these at all, to be honest. So feel free to go and get them if you want. If not, scroll on by. This next one here, now this chap swore blind he hadn't poked anything in his ear. Again, as a lot of them, I didn't believe him because it just ordinarily doesn't end up down here, and this was proper trapped down in the recess, this one. Needed a bit of oil. Sorry, I don't know if you just heard that little gurgle there. I don't know where that came from. I put a little oil in because it was quite dry, this, and with a fine end tube again, because it is so deep in the ear, try and keep the noise down and it's easier to see what you're doing. So already we've lifted that out of the recess, and it's time for the whole thing to come out now. So we'll just hopefully just lift it up at the bottom, get a decent grip, or maybe not. I've thought better of it. Let's get a different spot there. And yeah, it's always a surprise when these things come out of the recess, just how big these things can be. You can't see when you look front on, but it obviously veers off, sometimes more than others. And this one, even though only half his eardrum was covered, it made a big difference to him when this came out. Just a few little loose bits broke off, so let's finish those off. There's a few little stains and smears on the eardrum. I'm not entertaining going down for them. There's absolutely no need at all. So I'll just get the last bit, and then after this I'm going to show you some pictures and videos of what we got up to at the weekend. I'll leave the audio in as well for some of the videos, which hopefully you might enjoy. So if you don't already know, in my spare time I coach a kids rugby league team. They're under 12, there they all are, and we went to a festival in a holiday camp, which happens every year, and I think there's hundreds and hundreds of junior rugby teams go there, and they compete for a variety of trophies, of which this is one of them. Yes, we did win one of them. Here's an image of a video of one of the games that we played in. I play against teams from all over the country. They're all mostly based in the north of England. We're from the northwest. Obviously, this team, I think they were from Yorkshire. Always nice to get one over on the old white rose. Nice little try there, scored by my little mate. You can see how happy they are, aren't they? Jumping over each other. I think they scored about 10 that day in that game. There was a really good performance, that one was. And then we took them out for some tea, some pizza, which they absolutely demolished a lot. It was an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you'd be amazed how much these lads could eat for the size. Then all 17 of them decided it's a good idea, get on a toddler's roundabout. We had an injury, what better way to get around than on a luggage trolley, obviously. These 5, it's me and 4 parents of, we're all nurses, and I think it was International Nurses Day. Decided to bury one of them because, well, why not? Because he asked. Couldn't get him out, so we had to pull him out by the head. There's every holiday camp in the UK, there's always an oversized deck chair, and you know what they're doing there in that cool box? Just chilling. But I'm here all week. So obviously the whole family comes with every player, along with the parents and the sisters. Get on great too. Right bunch of troublemakers, this lot. And they all had their hair done the same as well. And there's a few of the mums where they spent the majority of the weekend in the beer garden. We went out taking the lads for tea. This is what happened when we were gone. I went quiet there. That's called a hacker. Now, some of those might know what that is, some won't. It's like a war cry that some rugby teams do, and she decided to do one. Very big on TikTok as well. One of our parents, you might want to go and find them. She's called Carly and Oliver. That's Carly with a K. They are hilarious. Go and check them out. They're very popular over here. So we had, you see the laser show there. That's before the presentation. Me and the dads and the coaches spent one of the afternoons doing this. Darts and pool and sun cream. For some reason why, it's always a British thing. Let's just draw one of those on someone's back in sun cream. And then we had a shirt night, SH1T night, and our wives set me and one of the other coaches up, said, right, we've bought it for you, and this is what you're gonna have to wear. Someone actually said, oh, look at you, you're a nice pair of mingos. I said, what are you on about? I thought they said mingers, but apparently it's because it's flamingos, they get abbreviated to mingos, apparently. So there's me and my mingo mate. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I found it entertaining, as did I. There's lots of videos and pictures that I can't show you, probably for legal reasons and reasons of taste. But because it's all saying is, what goes on tour stays on tour. But I hope you enjoyed that. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.